I've been talking about all the stuff you wanted to hear for years. Now I'm gonna talk about what you don't wanna hear. They don't wanna hear that good shit. Where my niggas at? Take care of their kids. Learn their lesson from their first bid. Who getting money? Who ain't no motherfucking dummy? Who ain't gon' let these white folks leave them bumming? They like, nah, fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That fuckboy shit. That fuckboy shit. All my niggas getting money. Who you with? All my niggas with them choppers try to hit. It's been a long time since a nigga been locked up, and I ain't going back. I put that on my dick and nuts. Don't get it twisted. I'm always gonna be ratchet. I always got my whistle. I'm never out.
Intro. What up? It's me, Fred. That ain't how I come in on here. That's what I do when I do my little lives. Okay. What up, Jose? What up? You done stumbled upon a Real Ninja Podcast where we talk about
interesting topics.
God damn, hold on.
We critique underground music and we speak on that fuck shit. Y'all know what it is. Uncanny in the motherfucking building. Midwest Connects. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. We super high. You supposed to be. It's Real Ninjas Podcast time. Of course, if you see us on the single cam, we got the dope guest with us this week. We got one of Springfield's favorites, man. Everybody knows this dude, man. My man Stevie Johnson. What up, Steve?
What up? Y'all got me all on the camera and stuff. What's up?
Yeah, man. Usually you're behind the camera, the one and only Mr. Picture Perfect, the one and only Mr. Boys, the one and only. Y'all know this dude, man. He be rapping look, if you from Springfield, you know Stevie Johnson. Stevie, talk your shit.
You better.
But Jack of all trades. He beat me. He cooked. Man, he cooked in the kitchen. He got his own meal.
You know what I'm saying?
I want me a restaurant. He make it hot. He make it look hot.
Shut the fuck up, y'all. Let me talk. Damn. How y'all doing? Damn. Shit. They wanted me to come up here and say something. Now they talking about something. They won't stop talking because it's their show. What's up, y'all?
We good. Hey,
Thanks for having me.
No problem. I appreciate
but I took over the show. Yeah.
This is our second week of comedy comedians. If you didn't know, this is the guy behind bringing back open mic comedy nights to Thursday nights downtown Springfield.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You were part of the team with Making You Laugh Mondays at Bar None some years ago. So talk to us. That's really what we was here about. So let's talk about some comedy.
Okay. So it was about 5 years ago. Well, for one, I've always had a passion for want to make people laugh and tell jokes and shit. That was just like, I'm just silly. You know what I'm saying? I just like being funny. And so 5 years ago, a good friend of mine started doing the open mic comedy night. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I was actually the cameraman for the show. You know what I'm saying? I helped with the flyers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, it's an open mic, so it's an opportunity. So I actually just started going up on stage. I was not actually a part of no Making You Laugh team. I was just a young man trying to get on stage. So everybody knows my friends though. So, Ray Phillips, Tweez, I looked at those guys telling jokes for a long time. And you know what I'm saying? Mad respect to them guys. And you know what I'm saying? They like my big brothers to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because when I fuck up, blame they ass. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I try not to fuck up.
So you already was peeping the game before you even stepped on the stage.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's a plus side. So, how do it feel? What is it like to be a comedian? You know what I mean? I don't know how deep you are in your career or where you at or what milestone you at, but wherever you at, how does it? What's it like being a comedian?
Well, it's definitely scary.
Scary?
Yeah. Just okay. Tell a joke.
Shit, I got.
Well, see, you said, well,
I know a bitch.
it ain't.
Telling a joke on command is way harder than
Everybody can't do that. Everybody can't do that.
I can say something funny on command.
I feel you. We can do that, but everybody can't do that.
I know what you
that's
mean.
why, I feel like how I feel about it. You know what I'm saying? It's a hard task to do. You know what I'm saying? Especially coming from where I feel like people should laugh and they looking at me like this.
Like, I know that's fucking funny.
I'm like, damn, that shit ain't funny. Somebody in the crowd, hell no. I'm like, oh, okay. And then, but that led on to funnier shit. You know what I'm saying? The crowd laughed at that. You know what I'm saying? So it was a part of, it worked out. You know what I'm saying? So, being able to be witty. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? I'm a songwriter. So, I can battle rap too. You know what I'm saying? Freestyle. You know what I'm saying?
So what's up with a comedy freestyle battle?
You fuck with this,
like wilding out almost. What's up? I think we should do one of those. A roast battle.
All that shit. I've been doing it for years. Like me and all my guys. Like we was doing it.
a roast battle? I don't want no freestyle, but I want to do it like the
Jones
battle raps. Like
so you had a good time with that, didn't you?
Like Steve going up against whoever, another comedian. They know who they going up against. Y'all gotta come with them jokes.
That's what I'm saying. Like almost like
oh shit, that'll be.
We've been cooking.
We can do one of those, man. we can have that right on the Real Ninja podcast.
Right here.
Shit. So is there a such thing as comedy beef? Is there such thing as comedy beef?
Yeah. Yeah. This dude's on the internet comedy beefing right now.
Have you ever had an embarrassing moment? I was like, motherfucker not laughing at a joke. I wouldn't think that's an embarrassing moment. That's like really gross. And check that off the list.
This ain't the one.
That's not the joke. Or I need to go revamp that, because if you up there saying this, if you up there making a joke about it, you thought it was funny. You know what I mean? So it's somebody out there that think like you, and they would have thought the shit was funny too. But you got to give it to everybody and make it funny. You know what I mean, or something like that. So have you ever had an embarrassing moment on the stage?
Yes and no, because I'm embarrassed every time I don't get a laugh.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't take it personal, but I'm like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But I also feel like if I don't think about it too much, I get a better joke. Like, the first time I tell it, it's the best joke.
Okay.
Versus, this is a joke that I do every time.
Now I have a question about that.
Okay.
As everybody at this point knows, if you watch the show, if you know me, my old man is Ray Philly. We traveled around a whole bunch.
What up, dude?
Doing shows for some years.
What up?
When touring comedians come, have you ever seen like a touring comedian back-to-back shows or back-to-back years? They literally do the same show verbatim.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like if I went to saw you in 2015, then if you didn't put out a big comedy special in between, in 2016 as a touring comedian, you're doing the same set you did in 15. You feel what I'm saying? Like literally word for word, they know what they're gonna go. Exactly. Like it's recited. So you're saying
I'm not that good yet.
Okay.
So every time I get on stage, it's a freestyle. Like it's something that I didn't thought of.
Now
something that it happened in my life, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna try to use this as a joke. And I'm still growing. I'm still trying to find that joke that's gonna hit every time.
There you go.
So you up there developing your 2-year, 3-year act, because real talk, if ain't nobody seen it,
it's brand new.
It was brand new to them. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right.
Go ahead.
Now you've worked, you're getting, like we've discussed a little bit, trying to get everybody to get it. Now you've worked different crowds, because the room you work on Monday nights and Thursday nights is a little different than the ones you work with, I'll just say other comedians. You know what I mean? At different venues.
Definitely.
So it's a different culture at these shows. Would you say that you do have to tell a different set of jokes?
Nope.
You go in there and tell the same jokes?
It ain't the same, but I freestyle. And if I do repeat a joke, and it's new to the people,
right?
And it's a different demographic. Sometimes I feel like they'll laugh at anything. The white people sometimes they'll laugh at anything if you get them going. You know what I'm saying?
Just keep them rolling.
If they can
relate,
comprehend, not even relate.
Okay.
If they can comprehend, if you're not too niggerish, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't motherfucking hitting them with no ghetto ass nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? Like. You know what I'm saying? I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? I be in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I'm hitting them with my shit. Woo wop the bam, 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 bam. Text for sheep. You see this bald headed nigga on stage here? Like,
what's
so I gotta just certain jokes hit. You know what I'm saying?
Certain
like
jokes hit.
They like the ratchet shit, like, and I like my respect for like I can get ratchet, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I can, but you know, I like to tone it down because I'm a businessman, and there's certain shit that I don't like to even condone in, and don't even like to say and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I run.
B say you funny as fuck.
Restaurant, you know what I'm saying? I run my own photography business. You know what I'm saying? And I'm open to all my clients. I want everybody to feel comfortable dealing with me. You know what I'm saying, bruh, sir?
I'm trying.
Understand?
So I be wanting to see. The thing is, like, I'm a musician, a rapper, whatever, and I when you write a song, you know, it's different from definitely comedy because it rhymes. You know what I mean? So I know what's going on to the next. You know what I mean? To the next. You know what I'm saying? It rhymes, so I know what's coming up next. So when you doing comedy, you just got stuff you saying, you know what I mean? So it don't really rhyme. You probably know the story. I feel like that's harder to remember. And I'm just saying, because pretty soon I'm about to jump off my comedy career. I want to know. I'm not for real. I ain't gonna start. I just want to do one comedy session. I just want to get on the stage one time with some shit I came up with.
I've been had open mic.
See what the fuck?
Yeah.
No, I'm coming. I'm coming.
With free food and everything. I know I invited him. I ain't listen.
And B said you funny as fuck and he enjoy your comedy, man.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Listen, I DJ the comedy shows and I can say
what's up to the live.
Stevie. Oh, my fault. What's up to the live? We appreciate everybody tuning into the live. Stevie, man, shout out your homies out there, man.
What's up? I can't see everybody.
No, just shout out. Give them a shout out. What up, A-Dot?
Hey, I ain't got my glass. Hey, y'all.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. This is a real Ninjas podcast, and what we do is we put on for the put on. If you got something to promote and you here in the 217, man, rock with us, mess with us, because that's what we want to do here on the show is mess with y'all. So back to this comedy shit, man.
What's the worst thing about being a comedian? What you doing? You can drink that on air if you want to, or no?
I know I can drink it on air. Just leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
He getting in this mode. This mode.
What's the worst thing about being a comedian?
There is no worst thing about being.
There's no worst thing about being a comedian?
I mean, how could you say something
That's true.
I want to do this, but it's the worst thing about it.
Okay, so
be like that.
That is awesome.
That was my first. You know what I'm saying? I can't be like, well, the worst thing about it is I don't get paid. Well, fuck it.
But
I shouldn't have wanted to do it.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because
it gotta be a worst.
It's an investment. Okay, the worst thing is losing money. Then every time I get up there, don't nobody show up to my show.
Oh, okay.
That's the worst thing. That's the worst thing if you want to say. But long as I can get up and go to work, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be another show.
See, and that makes it good. See, you really do it because you like it, because actually got successful businesses. So that's plural, you know what I mean? So you do it, not even, it's something you're doing, not even in your pastime. You're doing it on top of everything else you're doing, because you can't just do comedy in your pastime, I feel. You know, you really got, if you want to be great,
you have to dedicate.
You got to dedicate.
There has to be some level of dedication to it. You have to be listening, and you have to be current on what's going on, telling jokes about what's going on currently. You have to know personal situations.
Right.
People laugh at personal stuff they can relate to. People laugh at. You know,
we're gonna get some fuck shit, but I want to keep on. I want to keep on.
But I mean, this is real.
Please, I'm here.
All day. all day.
So now as somebody who has run, I would say a semi-successful open mic for a little while. Shouts out Wet Bar for having us. Shouts out Yachty. You know what I mean?
COVID fucked us up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we was having a good time.
Outside,
we back.
probably the first day.
We back.
Popping big box, free shots.
We back. You heard Stevie say it.
Free shots.
I hope. See, you know what's gonna happen.
Free shots of champagne.
You know what's gonna happen, man? I feel like when we open back up, when we get off the lockdown, whatever, motherfuckers is gonna just like abandon all the small businesses. Like they're gonna abandon all the small business. Now everything go open up. They can't wait to go spend some money at Chuck E. Cheese or They can't wait to go spend some money at the mall. You know what I mean?
Well, that's gonna be good for me because people ain't gonna they can't wait to come in to be able to get their food from Boyd's. You know what I'm saying?
True. But
I can't wait. They can't wait to still be able to come to the drive-thru after.
They thirsty to go to Buffalo Wild Wings. You know what I mean? To sit down, watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like
they still gonna come to Boyd.
They gonna come to Boyd. I'm just talking. I'm just saying.
That is like.
I'm telling y'all. Make sure y'all still fuck with the small businesses when we open back up because that's gonna be.
I think they will. I hope it's been a community because. From what I've seen, it's a lot of love in the community.
Right now it is, man. People realizing you got to take care of people. That's the one thing I've noticed about the COVID, the quarantine, and everything. I've seen like people being more receptive to people and understanding that we got to look out for each other because apparently the people that's running this shit ain't looking out for shit.
A lot of it's fake because everybody broke right now. So when you broke, you sad, you nice to people. Cause you down, you know what I mean? Yeah, whenever.
No, when you broke, you mad.
Look,
no, nigga, no.
You know
how many? You mad? Fuck that. I'm gonna take your shit. When you broke, you mad.
No, okay, but listen, when you broke, you mad. But it ain't nobody to rob right now. There's a couple niggas to rob, but they at home right now. They at the crib. They sitting there.
You know what I'm saying? Waiting on you to come try to rob them.
You can't rob them. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna leave right now. You know what I mean?
My security system up. You know what I mean? You know I got the scrap on me. Like, what's up, man? That's crazy time. We live in the crazy time.
That line at the currency exchange.
How many COVID jokes did you write?
Man. Bruh. I don't like. If I think of a joke, I just hope I remember it. Sometimes I get a chance to write it down, but
that's what I
that's okay. So the homework part of
that's what everybody say though.
Sometimes
I just write down the funny shit I say on there.
Sometimes like I want to still do different shit. Like my COVID, like I think of skits.
Yeah,
you know, my COVID skit was when niggas found out we can wear masks. Shit is going down. Press, put your motherfucking stocking down.
Hey, I want to say that too, man. I was in the motherfucking gas station the other day, and a motherfucker made like they make me. I took okay, so I want to get some swishers, right? And a motherfucker told me I had to take my mask off. I was like, hey, we're in a pandemic, you know what I mean? I shouldn't have to take my mask off, you know? And she wasn't gonna send me these swishers, you know? So, like...
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it made me take my mask. It didn't make me... I could have left. I didn't have to take my mask off. But I took my mask off. I said, okay, you know what I mean? She was, all right, thank you. It was like all type of people online. I just started coughing all over the place. Just acting like a fucking, like, there. I took off my fucking mask. You know what I'm saying? So is that what you wanted me to do? You know what I'm saying? Like I took off my mask. I possibly could have exposed everybody here.
You know what was scary? You know what I'm saying? I know you're supposed to be wearing your mask on and all that stuff, but you know where I'm from. You know, you don't see people like that. And, you know, that shit ain't rare. I mean, you know.
It's a pandemic.
It's supposed to be cool. Like this person's walking up on me with this little mask on.
I'm in the gas station.
I had my mask on. Everybody knew who I was. Hey, Steven.
I've been running around with my Spider-Man mask on. Like it's full. That's my new thing,
bro. This shit is crazy with the mask. Like, so Is that supposed to prevent you from touching your face? Because that's how you really gonna get sick.
The mask is supposed to be for air. I was like, you're supposed to keep the.
If somebody cough,
The mask don't do shit. I'm literally wearing masks just for fun. I'm just like this is fun for me. You
I
know
got
what
my
I
shit
mean?
in the car though. I got my mask in the car.
So come May 1st, if you want to be out in public, you gotta have one on.
My shit in the car.
I'm gonna have bandanas on.
But if I'm in my car, that's private.
I'm the mask king in town. I'll tell you that right now. I got me a unicorn mask head I'm gonna put on. I'm walking around in maskuses, okay? Some real maskuses. I'm walking around in real masks. Not surgical masks.
Niggas can wear masks.
That's y'all fault.
I'm wearing masks, full face. I don't want it in my eyes. I don't want COVID is floating, okay? What's the best insult? Like as a comedian, you gotta have that one zinger. Just
When
smack a motherfucker. Just
when
smack a
somebody
motherfucker in the
heckles
face.
you, what's your go-to?
Not even heckle. This is
this the heckle.
we playing the game and a motherfucker say something. Man, what's your best insult you ever came up with? Yeah.
Ooh, the best one you ever said?
Yeah.
Because you know niggas be heating. What was the funniest thing you ever said?
When I'm mad.
If you get I'm just saying, like y'all can't even remember
You
really.
talking about a joke? Like,
yeah, like a joke you know.
I got roast.
Yeah.
Flames like, you talking about my best roast?
Yeah,
It's when I mean, it was epic when I acted like Steve Irwin off the Animal Planet and called one of my friends an animal that we ain't never seen before. That shit was funny.
He said that we ain't never seen before.
I might.
Well,
It's your boy.
do you remember your first joke you ever wrote?
My first joke I ever wrote?
I mean,
I remember
like
I remember one of my earlier, I can't say the first joke, but I think one of my first introduction stage was like, man, boy, I'm so nervous, man. Man, I'm so nervous. Oh my God. Man, when I get nervous, I gotta shit. So I remember I know this because when my first time I was about to get some pussy, I was nervous. And, the mood was right. Mama went home. Daddy went home. Phone off the hook. Because, back then, it was call ID. I'm like, man, ain't no interruption. I'm finna get that thing. I was nervous. It was the first time I was like, man.
This is your first time ever?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't know you gotta take a shit before you fuck? You gotta shit and piss before you fuck. Then after you shit and piss, you better wipe the balls.
All right,
wipe
shit,
that.
I was learning,
Man,
I was young.
You can't even be faulted for that. You know what I mean?
Bruh, so, yeah, it was, I get diarrhea. So,
Hold on, man.
it just wasn't cool.
You said
I fucked up the mood.
you did.
You know what? the first time, well, let me know I need to wipe
That was my first joke, but that shit ain't true. That's fake.
That's
when I get nervous, I do get the bubble.
Oh, I'm about to.
That shit ain't true.
Oh, that shit ain't true. I'm thinking
That shit's not true.
That's funny because look, they on the line. They go crazy. Wow.
That shit's not true. That was one of my first jokes.
That's a good one.
Oh, I snapped. Oh, I told you I was gonna be cold.
Well,
but anyways,
off of that shit, I remember the first time. Like, this is why I said. I need to wipe my ass before I fuck every time. Because I'm probably like, I give it like 22, 20. Nah, I start eating pussy for real. Until I'm about like 24, right? 24. So I'm eating pussy now. And then I go down on her. Pussy was okay, but I'm I smell your booty down here, bitch. so I smelled your booty down there. You know what I mean? So I said, if I can smell her booty, I wonder if somebody can smell my booty when I'm getting some head. You know what I mean? So Ain't nothing better than know you got a fresh booty when you get it. So
I'm literally hurt right
every time I'm about to give you some ass, I'm about to go wipe my ass with a white towel in your bathroom. I always pick the white one. I don't know why I picked the white one. It's an orange one there. It's even a brown one sitting somewhere around there. But I'm gonna pick the white.
No. We appreciate everybody tuning into the live, man. I need to know what they talking about, man. It's a lot of
they just watching.
They just watching, man. We need to know, man. You're allowed to chime in. Last week we gave away some stuff. We might give away some stuff this week. Maybe not.
But we really ain't asking no questions. We talking to Steve.
We are talking to Steve.
Listen to Steve.
Steve got some great stories. What else you got, man? So you really only been in the comedy game.
No,
so you really ain't nobody saying anything. So you really only. We do appreciate the hearts. If you want to load us up on some hearts, we do like those here for the show.
Stop playing with
now, you've only been at comedy for what, about 5, maybe 6 years?
5.
5 years total.
How long the shit was.
Okay, so you've rocked, like I said, you've rocked some stages. What regionally, just here in the city? How far have you taken this comedy thing?
I've only been local.
Okay.
But you know, I've been like at the Arlington, telling jokes.
You gotta start local though. You know what I'm saying? That's where you don't want to spend no money.
Artistic Art Gallery, and then I've been in the mall at the what's the room called? The Color Room. I can't remember what the name of the room.
Okay.
In the mall telling jokes. Of course, bar none.
Kenneth said, "What's up?
What up?
Mr. Perfect."
Ooh, that's me.
Damn, where else? Your pops invited me to tell jokes out west at this
the nights in Columbus.
Yeah,
I DJ'd that event. I was there.
And
so everything's been pretty local, but you
this is one of my biggest achievements though.
Yeah, talk to me.
I told jokes at the church.
What church?
Abundant Faith.
What? The big church. The big church. The Taylor Church.
Yeah.
How was that? Clean comedy set. Was that a little harder to deliver? Because you couldn't.
Yeah.
Because when you're up there and you get a little nervous, the first thing you want to say is shit.
Clean.
Like, shit, man, here we go. You know what I mean? Or something to that effect. So, was it hard trying to keep it clean in the church?
Yes and no.
Okay. Did you prepare a set for that? Since you like the freestyle.
No, I still kind of kept it as a freestyle, but I went on stage as my subjects for my jokes.
Gotcha.
But you know what I'm saying? I kind of figure out my direction where I wanted to go with them, and you know, then I had to fill out the crowd when you know what I'm saying? So it was kind of a
little touch and go.
Right. So it was surprisingly okay.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I killed him.
Right, but it was alright. You got a decent response. I ain't gonna say I killed him.
But
I couldn't.
I gave the other comedians material. You know, I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? So it was.
They would have.
Like, boy, so Steve came up here. He didn't tell not one joke, man. Like.
So do you think that's to your betterment or to your detriment? Because I've seen a lot of comedians do that as well. Because jokes are, especially good jokes, they're universal.
Right.
A good joke is universal. You just take it and put your spin on it.
Right.
And that's kind of what hip hop was based on, was taking disco, taking dance music, and rapping over it.
Sure.
So, you feel what I'm saying? Like, it's kind of this, I'm just asking because a lot of comedy is based on jokes you've heard or people's experience combined with jokes you've heard. Like,
I try to be original, just like I try to rap original. But that's a good way, because when I do write a song, as a youngster, starting off, I was like, okay, I want to approach the beat as if I was
this person.
Right, this person or that person. I never thought about it as a joke like that. You know what I'm saying? I always thought about laugh, you know what I'm saying? So I might get because it's a big, you can do so much shit, you know what I'm saying? You can get up there and freestyle a song about somebody in the crowd, or you can do a lot of shit with just freestyling, or you can get up there and just dance funny.
Yeah.
You can get up there and
there's different
talk
styles
about somebody's mouth. You can get up there and just like.
So basically there's different styles of comedy.
Right.
Now you being the host, okay, I didn't mean to cut you, but now you being the host of an open mic and bringing comedians out, you know what I mean? Seeing that those different styles of comedy up close and personal, which would you say is your personal favorite? I've seen your sets. I think you get off the most with physical comedy where you dance a little bit, or you know what I mean, crowd participation. Hey, you over here, like that. I think those might be your stronger points.
Right, stronger points, because I would like for my story telling to be, you know what I'm saying. I just have to get better with my delivery. That's pretty much it. When I learn how to smack you in the face with the shit, you know what I'm saying? This nigga I can't believe he really said that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I know and time it. And I'm knowing when you're supposed to laugh. You know what I'm saying? I haven't got that mathematics down yet. Right. You know, when I come down, I'm hitting you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm hoping you fall.
Right. I hear you. I hear you. So there's a science to it. Mm-hmm. There's a real science to getting a laugh. There's a science to a laugh. Absolutely. Okay. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite comedian? Like if you were to turn on a movie or get on YouTube, or who's your number one? You turn on Pandora and be like, this is the station I want. You know what I mean? Like your go-to comedian. Who is it?
I don't listen to none of that stuff.
Really?
That's like
that's what I said. Mm-hmm. We do a podcast. I don't listen to nobody else's podcast.
But I would say, as far as movie, like Mike Epps was my favorite because of Next Friday.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Eddie Murphy.
Right.
Motherfucking, it's a lot of comic view people. Like that.
See, comic view kind of raises us, man.
Exactly.
Comic view kind of raises us, man.
Them motherfuckers are brilliant. Like,
and there was so many of them. So it was like, boom.
That was another inspiration. Comic view, they was going crazy. Another inspiration in Living Color.
Talk that. Mm-hmm. The Wayans brothers were geniuses.
Fucking shit.
They were geniuses. Young Jim Carrey.
If I can bring back a set to show something like that, if I can get like, that's the go-to. That's the
plan. So what's your favorite comedy movie then?
Ooh. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say Next Friday.
Okay. Next Friday.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite comedy?
Hey, I asked the question. I don't want to know. No. Hold on, let me think.
Coming to America. It's got the most quotables, man.
It's so many of them.
Harlem Nights is hilarious.
But Next Friday is just
that's your joint.
Some shit. Next Friday.
Come on,
I like Ice Cube and what he did, and when he brought Day Day was my favorite. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my god, that nigga killed it.
Okay, if I had to say a motherfucker movie that had me dying is Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
That's a funny one.
The first time I ever saw that.
That's a funny movie.
Burger? Oh,
he said, let's burn this motherfucker down. And they burst in your mouth like little flavored crystals. Anderson in the window said, let's burn this motherfucker down. Pookie!
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Them niggas were cheetahs. They rode cheetahs through the woods in New Jersey, fam.
Wasn't that the second
White Castle?
Was it? See, I'm blended, man. Was that Guantanamo Bay? Was that one?
When he dropped,
trying to get the White Castle.
Mm-hmm. They had fucking Neil Patrick Harris on that motherfucker.
George Bush was in that one, not the real George Bush.
That's fucking funny. Yeah, that's fucking funny. But that was the second one too, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first one, man. Are you sure they didn't write a cheetah in the first one?
Nah, cheetah wasn't in the first one. I don't think it was.
I think it was.
What the fuck? It's this fucking back room, man. Shoot. I need to turn off the Wi-Fi. That's what on that for my fucking phone. My bad, y'all. No, we're trying to get this.
We do appreciate everybody who rocks with us, because if it wasn't for y'all rocking with us, no, we'd still do the show because we like doing the show.
Yeah, I should have did it off.
It's for the love.
I'm on some Wi-Fi.
I'm telling you, it's a great time.
It's a party every time. Okay.
It's a great time.
Well, shit, we still on the.
We absolutely back on the live, man. We appreciate everybody tuning in. So let us know your favorite comedy movies. Stevie said his favorite is Next Friday. I said mine is Coming to America. Prez said his favorite comedy movie was Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle 1. We need to know live, what is your favorite comedy movie?
What's your favorite comedy movie? Why they chime in on that? I want to know.
Like, if I can't remember it, it can't be my favorite.
Right.
You know,
That's what I said. Can't
like, next Friday. Day. Why you do that?
He was running on the car.
She a bad bitch. You don't know, baby D.
You don't know, baby.
Glitter. That's my favorite one word joke ever. Glitter.
Talking about
He kept that.
Oh, here goes some silly question. What's the sexiest name you ever heard? Like a bitch. Excuse my language.
What's the sexiest name you ever heard on a woman?
What's her name? Or a name, any name. What's the sexiest?
You know, it's a fake name. A comedian made it up from a bitch that came in the crowd. He called her a stripper. The white dude called the black girl a stripper.
Mm-hmm.
And he named her Cinnamon.
That's a sexy name? I guess that's sexy.
Cinnamon. Cinnamon.
Is that a sexy name?
Cinnamon.
I'm asking you.
He's saying it's a sexy spice, so it's got to be.
That shit should be universal.
Mm-hmm.
Cinnamon.
I'll look at it. Your name what? Cinnamon. Get your ass out here.
I know that's your stripping. I need your man. Not just stripping now.
I mean, that's the first thing that popped in my head was Cinnamon.
That's funny.
I'm like, what?
I can't remember what that movie was. It was Turistas or
Turistas?
It's old.
That's sexy?
Excuse me?
No.
I'm like, that's sexy.
It's off the movie. The bitch name was
Cinnamon versus Turistas?
It's off the movie. Turistas is the movie, and the bitch was on there.
Okay, what's her name?
It was Brazilian. Her name was, hold on, I can't even say it. Aroleda.
Okay,
That's kind of sexy.
Name number 2 is Topanga.
That's just because she was cute.
Damn it! Look, I would say yeah to that.
Daniel Fisher.
I'll say yeah to that.
Her name was Daniel.
You ain't never met a Topanga though, have you?
No.
I don't know.
No, you ain't never met a Topanga, man.
No.
Man, I just got.
I swear I think I did, man.
And now I just got a kid in my class. She about 3. Her name Topanga. So I
Really?
That's
some shit millennials would do.
See, we in the Matrix.
Yeah. Come on, man.
Damn it.
We're at that time. We are at that age.
A shared dream. This is a shared dream.
Bro, they said the world ended in 2012. There's a whole thread on that and how this is the alternate universe, and we didn't even realize we was here.
Oh, yeah.
You see that?
So can we get a reboot?
That, but I can
they're trying to reboot. Huh?
He said if you think about it, things been going really sour since then. Like, man.
When you get all the way right, that belly won't stop you from getting that punch.
Listen, man. The thing about being short is I'm gonna keep the belly. I gotta take the punch. I can't just.
What's sour, bruh?
Huh?
What's sour? You talking about things that have been going
since
sour.
2012? What is it? Look at the state of the world right now. We're not talking about the state of America, because the state of America has always been effed up for people of different ethnicities outside of, the complexion for protection.
Right.
Now, what I'm saying is look at the state of the world at this point. The world economy is collapsed. The world is trying to find a cure for a disease that is new. Right? Mm-hmm. But you know where I go with this. So I'm gonna let it be that. So I'm gonna let it be that.
Cal watch it too. We ain't doing no conspiracy.
So I'm gonna let it be that.
See the video where they got the patent number to it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
we go. That's what you see what I did with the quotes.
We know about the depopulation thing.
They started
So I'm not going to get.
They started the documentary last year. That's crazy. Like the one on Netflix. They had a little documentary. It ain't even that long. But they started it last year. They said most of this footage came from July 2019. So they man, I just hope we can land on our feet. Well, let's start all this shit over, man. Let's just start all this shit over. Everybody got a 0 credit score. Shit.
Not zero.
Not zero. Fresh credit. You know what I mean? Shit. I don't even got no credit. I ain't never had a credit card.
See, my shit cool right now. I don't need this.
No credit is worse than
my shit ain't cool, but I don't want no zero.
No credit. I don't know shit about credit.
He's saying just even it back out. Everybody go back.
I don't know shit about credit.
Start fresh. Yeah, I'm gonna do.
I don't know shit about credit. I don't know shit about.
I want the littlest bill.
Does anybody know why the government has been bailing out major businesses during this time and not small businesses? I'm just asking.
Well, there have been.
I would think it's more.
I don't know what kind of bailouts are you talking about.
They're doing major. The Lakers got $4.6 million sent to them by the federal government. Steak Shack. Shake Shack got X amount of millions of dollars. Why did the Lakers need $4.6 million? Aren't they the richest team in the NBA? They sent the money back, thankfully. But there are corporations like that, of that status, that are receiving bailout money.
That's how this shit set up.
Okay, but why?
But they got little shit,
As a business owner, as a small business owner, you pay taxes, you have employees. You pay taxes, you have employees.
This shit beyond us.
Look,
it's
listen.
A few brackets up.
Motherfuckers looking at the wrong thing.
It's beyond us. It's just a few brackets.
I'm just asking as somebody.
The NBA, look, this is what it is.
A comprehension.
The NBA.
What more?
They giving the NBA bailout money because the NBA is a company. It's a company.
No, absolutely.
Ran by people. You know what I'm saying? Regardless,
the NBA is a private company.
Okay,
the NBA is a private company.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not a government allowed. There's no health. There's no education. There's no none of that.
That's what I'm saying.
They make money.
So that's why they giving them the money. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Ain't only people winning in this whole situation is the banks. That's the only people winning. You know what I mean? So whoever winning is the cause of the shit. I'm telling you that right now. Whoever, cause like whoever winning, cause this is a situation where everybody should be losing, but it's
everybody's not.
Everybody's not. You know what I mean?
The food supply chain breaking down and some more shit. Everybody's not winning.
The NBA need that money because they operated on making a lot of money every day. Now they losing a lot of money every day because
no television deal, no sponsors, no tickets. But what people in those positions with millions of dollars, people in those positions with millions of dollars will tell people who are living paycheck to paycheck or living on unemployment currently or waiting on something to happen. They will tell us we should have had budgeted better and put money away for this situation. When these companies literally have assets, even if they're not currently making the money, and I understand losing money daily, you, sir, are a small business owner who lost a lot of potential income with this. Sir, you as well, correct? So now I'm asking, why wouldn't they bail out small businesses to keep the economy afloat as opposed to large? That's all I'm asking.
I went off on my bad.
That's all I'm asking. That's all. But to hear that there's
businesses pay
more tax, but that doesn't.
That's not.
That ain't it either.
Look, this is
they
why.
dodge taxes.
Now, if you like, I know nothing about nothing.
I don't know.
I know nothing about nothing.
It's something. It's something.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
It's been all type of.
I know nothing about that. So I think this is what. If you just asked me the question, I ain't never heard the question before. I ain't never thought about it. You know
I'm just asking. They're bailing out large businesses. They're bailing out corporations, but small businesses. There are incentives to keep people hired on. There are things of that, but they're not zeroing y'all out. They aren't sending you. They aren't sending you $100,000 to pay your rent for the rest of this year. You feel what I'm saying?
This is why they wouldn't give a whole. This is why they wouldn't give the.
That's why
that little $1,200 didn't stimulate anything but my bills for last month. I'm a grown man. $1,200 didn't go that far for me, fam.
That's what they told you. That's what you get.
I got kids. That $1,200 didn't go that far for me, fam. It was okay. It was nice to have, but that didn't.
$500.
Listen, this is why they don't give it to the small companies. It's a whole bunch of us. You know what I mean? So in the end, they'll be giving a whole bunch of little people some money. You don't want to give a little people money because then that's how they come up.
Big,
right? That's how they come up. So like me personally, I ain't never had to come up. I need somebody who knows some insurance shit to come run into my car.
Every small business that pays taxes that is up to date on their taxes should get a $10,000 stimulus check. That's what I think.
Bro, ain't nobody in the world gonna run into your car.
Man, I need somebody running my car, man. I'm just saying, I want a lump sum. Because if you give me every dollar I ever had, I hustled for. You know what I mean? I went and got it, and I ain't never got I ain't never had an inheritance. I ain't never got in an accident and got some money for it. I ain't never shit. I don't know what the fuck you get money for. You know, I can't even get a credit card. They're like, I mean, I just ain't never got a credit card. They turned me down one time. I said, fuck that shit. You know what I mean? So never applied to get nothing. So you can't give little motherfuckers like me $5,000. You give me $5,000, man. Next year is gonna be $20,000. I just turned that into, and they can't have motherfuckers doing that stuff. I mean, definitely.
So I just we need to figure out a number or a scale or something. I believe small businesses of certain sizes should get a check.
If they give me $1,000, when I get my stimulus,
if they would have gave me a stimulus,
listen, I'm supposed to get.
I would have put a baby changing station in my bathroom. That's what I'm
supposed to get something.
Supposed to live. He said supposed to live.
Supposed to live.
When they give my shit, Lord have mercy. I just drive through billboards and shit, motherfucking picture man, high new cameras and shit. When I get my 1,000.
They said when I get my 1,000.
Because it's about maneuvering
government
and management.
Just let me get 500. If you give me $500,
nigga, give me 50 cents. Give me 50 cents.
I'm gonna put the automatic in my bathroom. Whatever this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said you get 500 and automatic soap dispenser.
Yeah, true. I'm on my bed.
If you give me 50 cents, I'm gonna go buy a candy bar. I'm gonna sell it for $1.
So you see, you understand the hustle.
Progress.
So you understand the hustle.
When I get that $1, I need to hurry up and buy 2 candy bars. And then after that, I know I got $2.
You hear me? And
after that, I know my main focus is trying to get 1,000 candy bars. Because if I get 1,000 candy bars, I know I got $1,000. When I bang them 1,000 candy bars.
I was having an argument with motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna buy, but shit.
Talking about candy bars, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Yep.
Sure is.
Okay. No, that's more.
Meat on bread.
Meat on bread with toppings is a sandwich. I don't care what the toppings are. I don't care what the shape of the meat. That's a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Meat, bread, sandwich. And no, you do not have to have meat to make a sandwich because you can have a cheese sandwich, grilled cheese, obviously, PB&J. But if there's bread and a filling, it's a sandwich. Pizza's a sandwich.
Also.
All right, Charlie, come on. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Pizza's an open face sandwich.
I'm just talking fuck shit.
I just want to say, let's talk about something good, man.
I'm about to talk about this. Damn, we been talking about something good. We was talking about you the whole time.
We ain't got sad. We ain't got sad and shit. Start talking about Corona.
No, it's real nigga podcast. Damn, what the fuck is wrong with the line? Excuse my language.
Said fuck
Get off of Facebook. Let us on Facebook right now. Dang, the reception is bad. Shoot.
You know where you at?
I was gonna say what? Oh yeah, I get reception out here, man. I get reception out here. It's all good.
You bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
The Comcast man came out here and told me his signals around here.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. You brought black people to the podcast, bro. This is another. You got popcorn and motherfucking. Nigga, where is the chicken wing?
Hold on now, this is a free podcast. Yo, chicken with chicken calls chicken wings.
Bro, you had dinner? Have you had dinner?
Yes, I'm full.
So did I.
I am full.
I actually cooked tonight, man. Cheesy chicken for you.
He came out of the snack. You don't know that it's called a real ninja podcast. Red Ninja don't feed you up.
Nah, these who are divorced, bro.
Yeah, we got see.
Bro, I know real niggas. If you eating, I'm supposed to be eating too. Now,
look. If you want a Polish, I got Polish sausages in there.
We'll hook you up, bro.
One second, I'm gonna fix the line. Hold on. I was gonna say.
I forgot some of these motherfuckers sweet.
I had another argument.
Woo.
I got clients. You talking shit to me all day. Clients.
Your clients be talking shit?
All day. That's what they do. I'll be talking shit all day too, though. So, we got episode 41, part 3. Because I said, like now, I'm a track runner. I was a track runner. And I said, well, track is more of a skill than a sport. I mean, because I just feel for it to be a sport, you gotta have defense. You know what I mean? You gotta have somebody trying to stop you.
There has to be an opposition.
You know what I mean? And
you said track. What's the word you said?
It's a skill. It's a.
So it's a measured skill, basically.
Yeah, because like being.
So would you say the same about golf?
Golf is definitely not a sport. It's definitely not a sport. I mean, it's a skill.
Would NASCAR driving be a sport? There's defense.
No,
Hold on, bro. There's defense.
For it to be a sport, no one, you have white. So I'm gonna let you slide on what you're saying. It is a sport. you like NASCAR.
No, I don't. I'm trying to get it.
I'm talking shit. But I'm saying
NASCAR got defense.
But it's a car. It's who car better, and that's not a sport. For you to say my car better, like who got the better mechanic then? You know what I mean? Yeah, you got to drive that bitch, but it's who got the better mechanic in the end.
Those who got the better driver.
Huh?
Who got the better driver?
You can be a better driver.
The cars are almost the same.
Almost.
There's certain specs. All the cars have to have certain specs.
You think I'm gonna hire you? You think I'm gonna hire you? Listen, real quick.
Damn.
I got a brother. You know, he got trophies for bodybuilding and shit. He a personal trainer and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And you, my boy.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all think y'all cars drive different?
So
I am relating into health and getting fitness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my daddy first son versus my boy.
Okay.
Who I'ma listen to?
On
You know
what?
what I'm saying? Now
on health?
It's an opinion. It's an opinion. That's what I'm saying. It's an opinion thing. Now, am I listening?
Ooh, I like this. Go keep on.
You feel me? Cool.
That's a good analogy.
It's a great analogy.
Am I eating? These motherfuckers is fire.
Yeah, we got the best snacks. We still got the best podcast snacks. He tried to talk shit about the wings, and you heard him right here.
He cooked
wings.
Puppy
Chow went crazy.
He cooked wings. He supposed to brought the
Puppy Chow went crazy. Shout out Prez for the snacks.
I hear you, but bodybuilding. You know what I mean? It all depends on what you talking about. Okay. You know what I mean?
Right, it's exactly. So now we're talking about NASCAR and skills and sporting, like versus.
If my car get a flat, I can be the best driver, but my car got a flat.
Let's who produce your tire. That ain't got
the same. They all got the same tires. Let's just say that. Let's just say
they all got the same motherfucking person that working on their cars because they all should have the same part of knowledge. They should all be smart.
It's a lot.
I'm not gonna hire you.
Look, okay.
At a lower resume, you know what I'm saying? And my brother he a bodybuilder and got trophies. That's the point. You know what I'm saying? So when we're dealing with fucking standards of the board, you know, everybody should be equal. So it's not who you working on the cars, it's what kind of parts you got, and you know what I'm saying?
It depends on what you's down. Are you trying to be a bodybuilder? That ain't that's a bad analogy now, because it's bad now, because I'm about to say
a bodybuilder or a fighter, it's different.
Or bodybuilder shit. Or
this nigga ain't fighting, bro.
There you go.
This nigga.
I'll tell you right now, I put your brother on his back.
Oh,
dang, I was hoping to get a little.
He's trying to get a little spar.
Get a little wrestle match in with a body.
Might be 50 something.
He's still there. Nah, I ain't messing with him.
He 50.
All right, big bro.
Nigga.
I'll fuck with you though. You fuck
But
with me.
I remember him like in the bodybuilding, like he got little trophies and shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't do that. Let me go drive up to the
It's a different respect.
to the
you know what I'm saying? And there's not saying it's not equal level of respect, because I know he ain't whooping nobody ass, and I know you whooping ass over here.
NASCAR ain't
so, you
a
know
sport,
what I'm saying?
man. NASCAR ain't a sport.
I'm just saying.
Look, like
Is pool a sport?
like basketball,
Bowling. Bowling sport or skill?
Bowling's not a sport. You can drink beer while you bowl.
It's a skill.
It's a
So
skill.
bowling's a skill.
It's a skill.
All right.
I still think
Darts, sport or skill?
skill. It ain't nothing stopping me from it. Like we all can hit bullseyes.
Cornhole,
you know what I mean?
sport or skill?
What is that?
That shit where it's that shit. No. Well, yeah, but it's now on television. Kids are playing it for Nebraska and Iowa. They have
Capital
Iowa
City champion. We got a
there's
team.
a cornhole team.
We got a team, bro.
Bags. You ever played bags in the backyard? Where they got the boards and you throw the bags in the holes in the backyard? They call it cornhole. There's a literal professional cornhole league. So is that a skill? Is that a skill or a sport? Because there's defense.
Smacking bags down up the air, then it ain't
But you're throwing bags and can knock the other guy's bag off. Is that a skill or a sport?
You can hit a motherfucker.
Yes,
that's a sport.
All right,
that's a sport now.
So then NASCAR is a sport.
My skill. You can't bump in NASCAR.
Yes, you can.
You can't bump in NASCAR.
Yes, you can. That's how you win.
I don't know.
You can't spin
make a motherfucker crash?
Yes.
You can make a motherfucker crash.
You can't viciously do a cop maneuver into somebody's backside. But if you think they're not bumping like this head to head, you crazy. People draft off each other off their bumpers, bruh. I'll be right here on your hip. As soon as I feel like I can cut this turn on you, I'm gonna cut the turn on you. They be rubbing. They call it bumping and rubbing, fam. Then you can literally stop somebody from going past you in NASCAR. You are allowed to do that. If I see you coming up behind me, I'm allowed to just drive in front of you, fam. That's defense.
I never heard of you make a motherfucker crash.
You can't. They call it bumping and rubbing. You're not trying to crash nobody at 220 miles an hour, fam.
But if you do crash, that's my bad.
Then it's unfortunate. Then nigga drive the car better. Be a better driver. Because this is part of, you've never heard him bumping and rubbing?
No.
Bumping and dog, that's part of this shit. Maybe I'm thinking of sex. Maybe I got it fucked up.
I don't know.
I don't watch it either. I watch sports. I'm a fan of sports. I watch so much ESPN that it doesn't even make sense.
We went from comedy to sports to bumping and rubbing.
So I'm saying I miss sports. Which sport do you miss most? With everything shut down,
it ain't bowling, because bowling ain't a sport.
When everything shut down, what sport do you miss most?
Different, bro. I don't miss sports, bro.
You don't fuck with sports?
My daddy told me, "Oh boy, you need to get your ass up. They making money while you watching them. You ain't making shit."
So you've been getting to the bread ever since.
It's just kind of like
that turned you off on sports. Shit.
I mean, not really, but I don't really.
Why?
The shit's rigged.
I'm not a fan. I mean, I'm a fan, but
hold on, man. You're a professional athlete.
Oh, I'm a professional fighter. That's not rigged. You can't rig a fight. You can't rig a fight.
MMA's a sport, though.
MMA is the ultimate sport.
Okay, so now with that being said,
I got $10,000 if you let Buddy whoop your ass.
Fuck no. 20,000 and we could.
But that's the same. That's rigged.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
So you just told me
that's still a sport. I don't care what you're talking about. I ain't gonna let him knock me out though. I'm gonna lose today at points. I swear to God, I won't do that, y'all. I won't.
Yeah, you'll lose your license.
I'm laughing and stuff right now, but I never lose. Because somebody asked me to, you know what I mean?
You'll never die.
Listen, bro.
No dive. I could never do my real nigga in me wouldn't do it, man.
Listen. What if you knew you was gonna get this $20,000?
What if I got half down?
Shut up. What if they already gave you the $20,000? You ready to lose the fight, right? He accidentally knocked your ass out.
Hey, that was meant to be there. You know what I'm saying?
What if I accidentally knock his ass out?
Because that's a possibility too. But number one, I wouldn't take no dives. But let's say in a movie, Prez took the money and I got knocked out. That's fucking funny. That'd be a blockbuster. Okay. Matter of fact, man.
Movie.
Look, this what
Record that shit.
Look, this what and that just made me think of something else, man. All these comedians in town, and I would think y'all could get together, make a nice little script, and shoot, just throw me an action scene in there, man. Shoot, that's all I ask. Nice little comedy. Y'all can come up with some. Y'all write jokes. That's the meat of most things. You know what I mean? Shit. Outside of drama,
Prayer's gonna be the bar fight bruiser.
man.
Because with comedians, it's gotta be a bar fight.
Alright, sense.
Dude was a fucking ninja.
After that,
Dude was a fucking ninja. Prayer's in there flipping the shit off the table. Shit, what? Like, yo, fuck no.
that's your girl, bro. Yeah.
It's my girl now.
I just told you I ain't no writer, but I got your back. If you tell me your idea and I'll put it together, that make it easier for me, I think. I didn't watch shit for years. I know how it's supposed to go.
He said I know how it's
You asking a gold mine to produce gold. So yeah, I got you. We're gonna be on that. I'll tell you that right. I got all type of ideas. Shoot.
Asking the gold mine to produce gold.
Yeah, shoot.
Well, shit, you talking to the gold.
That's pimping. Pimping said you asking a gold mine to produce gold. That's pimping.
You talking to the gold. I can get you what you want.
Speaking of sports, y'all seen that the NFL draft?
Yes.
Where the mama had to pull the girl off the dude's lap.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, why is they even there? Why is girlfriends?
I missed it, y'all. What happened?
Okay, so
we don't have the footage.
no, we ain't got no. Here can go the footage. No, we ain't that. We ain't all like that yet.
We're not there.
I ain't programmed no buttons like that yet. You know what I mean?
We close.
But
I feel like it's
we should listen. A little more prep, we would have had it together. But
I got like after my last class, I got about an hour and a half for everybody to show up, and I barely get the snacks out. And shit, that's why I be late sometimes. Shit, I had to take a poop or something like that.
Real Ninjas Podcast, you ain't gonna get it no more real than that.
Man,
he said throw a little caramel on it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm hungry. I'm looking for some chicken wings.
So outside of doing comedy and cooking chicken wings, you ain't bringing to the show that you want. You know what I mean? What do you do in your spare time? You know what I mean?
You want it? For real?
For real.
I said weed.
Okay, we're in this podcast. We just had a whole deal go down on camera on accident. I'm just saying, if y'all saw it, you saw it. It might be the week we didn't have no sound on.
I'm actually talking about my character, Uncle Love.
Who?
Uncle Love.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
He sell $3 joint bags.
$3 joint.
Oh my kids, it used to be $3 bags.
What?
I remember.
I'm not buying a $3 bag.
Man, I used to get they like little fat little Nick bag things. And motherfuckers used to sell me $3 bags. Like,
gee, I got a 2 for $5 right now.
Shit, that was a blunt, and I was working at Arby's at the time. So shit. So you know, let me get $24. I got $24. Give me my dollar, man.
That's funny.
You gotta get change from the $3 man.
Give my $1, Jenny. You some blunts. You need a lot of blunts for 80.
Yeah, you
They
couldn't
gave
get
you a 0.5 in that little bitty ass bag.
Oh, man.
Look at Stevie. Stevie knew how much was there. You've been selling me a long time, Stevie.
That's a whole mini.
Oh, man.
You get 2 of them. That's $10 a gram.
When I was
$6,
at,
I mean.
When I was at Arby's.
$6 a gram.
Yeah.
You selling Reggie.
Yeah, you
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hey.
That's how it's supposed to be. He got an extra $1
off you. Yeah, he got an extra buck off you, bro. He was getting the buck. You should have just bought the nigga.
Hey.
You should have bought the nigga. You would have saved yourself.
Hey.
He snapped.
She was on hand though. Handful of what you? handful of.
I got 8 $3 bags.
What you got? What you want? What? Hold on. How many is that? We gotta count them over. It's so little.
Dropping them shits out like peanuts, son.
Whoever was giving 3 of them for the pie. Man, we was there every day. I mean, me too. Pulling up.
Y'all funny, man. You guys are.
Man, thanks for having me, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, appreciate you coming out, man.
Got the snack.
Represent something. Tell them something.
Tell them what to do, man. Boy, chillin' to pull up. What's up?
Give them.
Tell them what? Man, y'all know we just gave away them 300 chicken dinners.
Chicken dinners.
I just want y'all to keep the same energy when I open up in the morning. When the parking lot, when y'all see the video, everybody around the parking lot, keep the same energy in the morning.
Like for breakfast?
Yeah, I got breakfast.
Y'all cook breakfast?
Tell them the hours, man. Give me the hours, Stevie.
Look, hold on. Before you start. I'm used to old boys is in the afternoons. Y'all cooking breakfast now?
Man, I've been at 30 years.
That's real talk,
man. You know I ain't sold no damn breakfast. I'm 35. Monday through Thursday is 7:30 to 3. 7:30 to 10, I do breakfast.
Okay, true.
11 o'clock to 3 o'clock, lunch. Fridays, 7:30 to 10. Same thing with the breakfast. We cut it off at 10 o'clock, open back up at 11. You know what I'm saying? An hour, give us some time to prep. You know, get us a fresh start. But yeah, pretty much that's it. We operate through the drive-thru, preferably call-in orders at the moment, so we can keep a good workflow and we don't have anybody hold up. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, you know what I'm saying? Keep that under consideration. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you the whole menu if you want me. We got fried chops, mutton chops, baked chicken, fried chicken, catfish.
You need a cigarette in your mouth right now.
Catfish nuggets, country fried steak, liver and onions, barbecue ribs, gumbo.
Horseshoes? I got a whole bunch of
I got horseshoes and burgers and shit. Yeah, I got that too.
And we can fix your carburetor.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck with us.
We ain't got no shows coming up because everything closed, you know what I mean? But Presidential Fitness, we got online classes. I'm still doing small groups and personal training. I got online classes. They at Monday, Wednesday, it's every day, Sunday through Saturday. Saturday and Sunday is at 12. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those are my 4:30 classes, and Tuesday and Thursday is at 6 o'clock, 6:07ish, you know what I mean, something like that. It's different prices for all that stuff, so just hit me up if you're trying to get into some online class or something like that. And Kenny ain't got no DJ events coming up. I'm talking shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm making light of a situation, you know what I'm saying?
Everybody eating snacks.
Hopefully, Ray come do this comedy special he was talking about the other day, last week. I mean, man, Steve, shit. How about come do some comedy next week?
Okay.
Yeah, you a little sad or something like that.
Damn, you scared me. I'm sorry. No, I'll send you, but I'm sorry. Oh, goddamn.
Marijuana.
Lord forgive me.
Man. Damn. Talking about the snacks, now you snacking over there. See, I got the good snack. So we
said this some bullshit.
We gonna go and get up out of here.
Appreciate you. Alright, bye y'all.
Oh shit, I'm like, damn shit. Say something else then. Shit. Alright.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. You know what it is. We'll see y'all same time, same place next mother week.
Oh, that.